Thank you for viewing the HMPI Lesson of the Week. If you'd like to receive several more free lessons, then simply go to www.hmpi.net and sign up now.
Hello, today I would like to share with you something that I do with dominant 7 chords. And I'm going to show you a really easy way to where you can take a dominant 7 chord and really expand the sound of it and really explore some different possibilities with dominant 7 chords. Now the way I'm going to show you is I'm going to play a particular chord progression that I came up with, and it's using some of these devices, and then I'll go back and explain to you exactly what I played and how I did it. Okay? You can look at this like this is in the key of D flat minor. It sounds like this. Alright, that is the progression. Now, let me break it down for you. I started like this. Okay? With this melody note here, D flat, E, B natural. D flat, E, B natural, and then A flat. Now, when I hit the A flat, I hit A and E with my left hand like this. That's when I hit the A flat, and then I did this. Okay? I'm using my sustain pedal, and then I play this here, which is with my left hand, I'm playing G sharp, B natural, C sharp, E, and then right hand is F sharp and C sharp. Okay? Okay? And so all of that is sounding together. Like that. Okay? And then we move here. I'm playing G sharp, B, E. G sharp, B, E, and then finally to D sharp. And when I hit the D sharp, I play this with my left hand, which is C sharp and G sharp. Okay, so again. And I'm hitting the F sharp and the D sharp together like this. Like that. Like that. And then we move to here. Okay? These inward notes would be E, D, D sharp, and B natural. Like that. Okay, and I'm holding my sustain pedal. So up until that point, we're playing okay, and then we move like this. Okay? Now you can look at this like B minor 9, but the voicing that I'm using, it would be a rootless voicing. I'm not playing the B as my bass note. A, then C sharp, D natural, F sharp, and A. Okay? But I would lead in with this little melody. F sharp, G sharp, then the chord. And then another little melody, little line here would be, so almost going in reverse. G sharp, F sharp, okay? And then we chord like this. Okay, this is E, D, left hand. This is a minor 7th, E, and D. And then the right hand is G sharp, C sharp, and F. Okay, this would be E dominant 7, flat 9, 13. And this is one of the chords I'm going to show you how you can figure it out easily in any key. Okay, this is one of them. And then finally, where we move after this is we go here. This is actually A major 7 with a 6 or a 13 in it. Now I'm playing A and F sharp, B, C sharp, E, and G sharp. Okay? And then finally we end it like this. Like that. Now I'm playing A flat and G flat with my left hand. And this is somewhat serving as a dominant 7 chord. And this is what I'm doing. B, E, and A flat. B natural, E natural, and A flat. And then we move to A, D, and G flat. A natural, D natural, and G flat. So again, and then we actually take those two chords up an octave. Now this is E, A flat, and B. Still on A flat and G flat with the left hand. And then we go to D, G flat, and A, like that. Okay, so again. Now, what you can do is look at this like a major triad that you're playing with your right hand. This is actually just E major, just inverted. This would be actually the second inversion of E major. Okay, so I'm starting right here. So this is an E major chord over A flat and G flat. And then we move to actually this is just simply D major. That's inverted in second inversion. So we're playing E major, an E major triad, going to a D major triad, and then we take those two chords up an octave. This is E major again, the E major triad, to the D major triad, and then we resolve like this. Okay, I'm playing D flat, just at one note. I play that, hold that with my sustain pedal, and play this here. I'm playing E, B flat, E flat, and A flat. E, B flat, E flat, and A flat. And this is, this would be D flat minor with a 6 and a 9 in it. Okay? Somewhat of a jazzy sounding chord. Okay? Now, let me show you how I came up with the dominant 7 chords when I played right here and this right here. Okay, now I'm going to show you a simple way to do it. Now, the way that I'm thinking about certain numbers within the scale, okay, of my bass note. Now, let's go to the E chord here. All right, this is E dominant 7, flat 9, 13. Now, that's a lot to think about. Now, let me give you a simple way that you can figure this out. Now, this is nothing more than, if you look at the bass note, which is E, this is nothing more than a 1 and a flat 7 with your left hand and the 6th tone of the scale, that major triad. Okay? Now, let me explain to you what I mean. This is my bass note, and I want to find the flat 7 of this bass note, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then flatten that. Okay? I've learned a simple way to think about it is, if I want to play the 1 and the flat 7, I can simply just play an octave like this, and then take my top note and move it down a whole step. 1, 2, and then that gives me my flat 7. Okay, so that's an easy way you can figure out the left hand. If I was in the key of A flat, I would do the same thing. Play the octave, 2 A flats, take the top note, bring it down a whole step, which is just simply 2 keys, 1, 2, and then that gives me my 1 and flat 7 with my left hand. Okay, so that's what I do with my left hand, the 1 and flat 7. With my right hand, I can play different major triads. Okay, And this particular chord here is just simply in the key of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the sixth scale degree, but I'm playing that major triad, which is D flat major, over this. Okay, and then I just simply invert the chord just to get the type of sound that I want. Okay, and you can also add or double notes. I'm doubling the A flat. Okay, but this is just simply the sixth tone of the E major scale, and I'm playing that major triad. Okay, I found out that you can do that with the sixth, the major 6. You can also do that with the major 2. You can do that with the flat 5 or the sharp 5. Okay, let me demonstrate each one for you. Okay, this would be the major triad on the major 6th of E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B, D flat. Now you also can do it on the major 2. Okay, in the key of E, 1, 2. 2 would be the F sharp, and so you can play that chord, and you can also invert it. Those 3 notes, G flat, B flat, D flat. Okay, so I actually could have done this. Okay, and that gives me another option with my dominant 7 chord. You also can do it with the flat 5 or the sharp 5. Now in the key of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharp 5 would be C, and flat 5 would be B flat. Okay, B is the 5, so sharp 5 would be C, and flat 5 would be the B flat here. Okay, so again, this would be the actual sharp 5. Okay, that gives you a dissonant sounding chord. This would be the flat 5. Okay, another dissonant chord. Okay, so again, just to recap, you can use the major 6th, you can use the major 2, you can use the sharp 5, or the flat 5. Okay, now let's go back to the other place where I use this same device. Okay, so right here, now the bass note would be A flat, so I'm going to think about the A flat scale. Okay, the first chord is an E chord, E major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be the sharp 5, and then I move to the D major triad over A flat, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be the flat 5. Okay. And that's it. That's how you can do it. You can take any dominant 7 chord and you can change it up using this little simple idea. Just set it up with your left hand where you're playing a 1 and flat 7, and then you can explore the different sounds and the possibilities. You can try a major 2 triad with the right hand. You can try the major 6th with the right hand. In the key of A flat, it would be F, A, C. Or you can try the sharp 5 in the key of A flat, it would be E. Or the flat 5 in the key of A flat, it would be D. Okay, and that just gives you some different possibilities for some of your dominant 7 chords. If you enjoyed this lesson, or if you got anything out of it, share it with a friend. Make sure you go to HMPI and sign up for our free lessons. We also have a wonderful resource with mykeyboardconnection.com where you can learn many more things like this. Thank you so much.
Be sure to go to www.hmpi.net and sign up for our free lessons. Thanks again, and remember HMPI, we're serving gospel musicians all over the world.